This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Welcome to News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. This is KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio's News 25. Well, the owner of Bounty Hunter Saloon here in Pahrump is hoping to reopen again soon after a car crashed through the building Wednesday, causing significant damage. Daryl Kepner says it was an accident and luckily no one was hurt.
We were just sitting here having a drink. Luckily we weren't really crowded and the customer accidentally, it was just an accident. It just accidentally stepped on the gas instead of the brake when he was pulling up and jumped the curb and went right into the bar.
Oh no.
Luckily nobody was hurt. The driver is okay. We're just waiting on some permits and the insurance to take care of a couple things, and we'll be able to hopefully get back open here within a couple days. Thought it was an earthquake or something like that at first. Yeah. My dog was missing and I was afraid maybe she was in the, she lays right there where the truck ran in, and she must have ran out the door because one of the deputies got her, and thank God she's okay. It scared us, yeah. It just happened so fast that it was you know, by the time we knew it was going, it was over. Everybody's okay, thank God. We have thousands of dollars worth of food and perishables in there, and coolers down, all the power's off. They made us turn off the power. But hopefully we're going to get it on today. We got a contractor and we're waiting for them to consult with the insurance. But everyone's got insurance, so it should be taken care of smoothly. Let's hope. Tonight was the start of our return of our karaoke, but we're going to have to put it out till at least next weekend.
Well, you remember that the Bounty Hunter was one of the facilities that was hit pretty hard during COVID, and they barely struggled through, so we hope that they reopen soon. Kepner says that he expects repairs to be made and the bar to reopen within the next few days. Well, a hiker reportedly lost on Boundary Peak has been located after being missing for 4 days.
On July 14th, the Esmeralda County Sheriff's Office was notified that Ronald Bolin, an Oklahoma University professor, was reported lost after hiking Boundary Peak. Mineral County's search and rescue searched for 2 days with no luck before contacting the Nye County Sheriff's Office Northern Search and Rescue Team for assistance. Nye County Search and Rescue focused their efforts on the southeast side of the mountain in the canyons surrounding Bolin's vehicle. Naval Air Station Fallon's Search and Rescue Team, the Longhorns, deployed air support as well as Civil Air Patrol. Search and Rescue members endured high altitudes, difficult terrains, and unpredictable weather during their efforts. On Saturday, July 17th, Nye County Search and Rescue located Bolin in West Trail Canyon, coming down with 2 other hikers, alert and in good spirits.
Well, a confession of a minor to a babysitter leads to the arrest of a father for alleged child abuse and incest. Nate Finlinson reports.
A detective was dispatched in regards to an alleged sexual abuse between a man and a young female family member. Upon arrival, the mother of the victim told police that her ex, Ryan Howard, sexually abused the minor child. When questioned in the forensic interview by detectives, the young victim allegedly described that the abuse occurred on 3 separate occasions. The suspect, Ryan Howard, later reportedly told detectives that the allegations were untrue and that he is rarely alone with the children, and did not participate in the alleged abuse described. In the declaration of arrest, Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives described very graphic details of what allegedly happened to the victim when the child and the adult were alone together, including abuse while the child was bathing. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies found what they considered enough evidence to conduct an arrest. Ryan Howard was arrested and taken to Nye County Detention Center, where he is faced with the charges of sexual assault against a child under 16, child sexual exploitation with substantial mental or bodily harm of a child under 14, and incest.
And that was reported by Nick Finlinson. Thanks so much, Nick. He has another report concerning an investigation into a disturbing argument reported by Nye County Sheriff's Office dispatch. The neighbors heard a male and female relative that were having concerned conversation. That leads to an arrest for an alleged sexual assault and domestic battery.
During an investigation into an alleged disturbance/welfare check on July 5, 2021, the reporting party stated that their neighbors were having an argument and that the man had made inappropriate comments to the victim, who was a relative. Upon arriving, the officer contacted Robert Carey and the victim as they were walking out of their residence. Mr. Carey stated that they had just had an argument. When the officer questioned the victim in the passenger side of the truck, the victim admitted to him that the comments were sexual in nature and that the victim did not feel safe at the house in which they both reside. When asked if Mr. Carey had touched the victim inappropriately, she said that he had before, but not on the day of questioning. The officer then gave her a ride to the sheriff's office to meet with detectives. Once at the office, the victim stated that she arrived home where her and her boyfriend lived with Mr. Carey. She was propositioned by him and then was forced against her will to lay with him in bed. She told him no multiple times and was eventually able to run out the door. The detective noticed the red scrapes on her arm and bruising, which were from the altercation that happened previously in the day. Robert Carey was arrested and placed in the patrol vehicle. When questioned, he stated that he and the victim have had consensual sex in the past, but when asked if she told him no that night, he stated that she in fact did. Robert Carey was transported to the Tonopah Detention Center for booking. Robert's statement that they have had consensual sex and being determined to be the primary aggressor in the incident, he was also charged with domestic battery as well as sexual assault.
Thanks so much, Nick. Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office arrested a man for murder. We'll tell you about that when we return from this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, a man wanted for murder in Oregon is caught and arrested here in Nye County.
21-year-old Niverado Ramirez Mong from Lafayette, Oregon, is under arrest and has been booked into the Nye County Detention Center in Tonopah for a felony warrant for first-degree murder out of Oregon. Monday, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies in Tonopah were notified by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department that Ramirez Mong might be traveling through Tonopah. Deputies spotted a vehicle matching the description given by Metro officers driving northbound on US 95 through Tonopah. Deputies conducted a traffic stop at the Tonopah Shell gas station. Officers found Ramirez Mong inside the vehicle, and he was arrested without incident.
Thanks to Brad Francis for that report. Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office and medics responded to a residence at 680 East Street today for a report of a person with a weapon. Police negotiators were able to talk to the individual inside the home, and that person told officers that they had the wrong address. Police say that the wrong address was given to the Nye County Sheriff's Office dispatch, and the person inside the home on East Street refused to exit initially because they were frightened. Pahrumph's annual ceremony to recognize all Purple Heart recipients is just 2 weeks away. Dr. Tom Waters says the event is the perfect way to honor the men and women who've been wounded or killed while serving in the U.S. military.
Purple Heart Day is August 7th every year.
Yeah.
It's something established by George Washington in 1782, and we've continued it. Purple Heart Day is the time to recognize all Purple Heart recipients. And we have many Purple Heart recipients here in Pahrump and Nye County, and we'd like to recognize them, and we do that every year. We are very honored to have Nye County as a Purple Heart entity, and the town of Pahrump also a Purple Heart entity.
And you yourself are a Purple Heart recipient, and also
Yes,
your brother.
I have my brother's Purple Heart, and that's one of the things that we do at the Purple Heart ceremony is recognize the Gold Star family members, and we want to do that every year. And we want to make sure we also recognize the Purple Heart recipients. We're going to have the Sheriff's Office is participating, the Marine Corps League is participating. We have 2 guest speakers. I won't say who they are right now. Come on out and listen to them. Huh? And again, it's for Purple Heart recipients, and we're just trying to say thank you for all you've done for our country. Everyone is invited. It's open to the public, and we'd like to have as many people out there as possible. It's going to be 6:30 to 7:30 on the 7th. It's going to be at the Veterans Memorial at Chief Tacoma Cemetery. And we're encouraging everyone to come out and show their support for Purple Heart recipients.
All right, more news, including your Save a Pet, after this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, if you're looking for a feline companion, we hope you'll check out one of our local shelters. In today's Save a Pet, Darby O'Donnell joins us from Desert Haven Animal Society, where she introduces us to Abby.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Abby. Abby's been here at the shelter for quite some time now, which is really sad because she deserves to go into a loving home and live out the rest of her days. She is a 3-year-old female domestic long-hair, all black kitty. So beautiful, very, very bright green eyes. She's very chunky and fluffy and is just so sweet. She kind of has a little bit of a princess personality. She likes to sit in her bed and likes to be pet and stared at and admired. She's super sweet though. She is an all-black kitty, so it's kind of sometimes hard to see her in her cage because she is on a lower level. So she might go in, her bed's in the back, so she kind of just disappears back there. But if you want to come and see Abby or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society in the cat room, you can come and visit them. They are only closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, so you can come in anytime from 11 to 3. You do not need to make an appointment anymore. So come and see Abby and all of her friends here in the cat room at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Ceres Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. Their phone number is 775-751-7020, and you can always look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
Thanks so much, Darby. Well, if you are in the market for a new computer, you have choices. And the first step to making the right choice is to assess your needs. In today's Great Computer Deals quick tutorial, Josh Osborne has the top reasons for and against buying a laptop.
Hi, it's Josh with Perum's own Great Computer Deals. Let's get right into it. It's time for another quick tutorial. What do I buy? A desktop, laptop, or a tablet? Here are the top reasons for and against buying a laptop. Laptops are extremely portable and great when you need to take your computing needs on the go. Modern laptops have gotten much lighter, thinner, and offer the same computing power of a desktop and a much more convenient package. But laptops can cost more, be much more expensive to upgrade, and many offer limitations on how far you can update the hardware. Laptops are also much more prone to drops, spills, and damage due to their portable nature. Remember, it's about your needs. If a laptop works for you, that's the right answer. Why trust a technician when you can trust a friend? Great Computer Deals is located at 1190 East Highway 372. Call us at 775-990-8833.
Thanks so much, Josh. Well, many couples who had put their wedding plans on hold last year are finally getting the chance to say I do. It's an exciting time, but some of their guests may still be nervous about COVID.
If you are fully vaccinated with a normal immune system, it is very unlikely you're going to get infected. And if you are not likely to get very sick in any capacity.
Dr. Joseph Cabaza is a pulmonary and critical care physician for Cleveland Clinic. He says if you are feeling conflicted about whether to RSVP to a wedding, think about your risk tolerance. If the idea of being around a lot of people makes you overwhelmed or nervous, then it may be best to stay at home. It can also help to consider the location of the event and how many people are expected to attend. He says if you do plan to go, you could always wear a mask, even if you are vaccinated. It never hurts to have an extra layer of protection.
It may be one of the first such events you've done in a year and a half or so. So just enjoy it and embrace it and try to ignore any noise or insecurities because you will never regret an extra layer of caution even if you're one of the few people who are masked.
Dr. Cabaza says if you are immunocompromised or have another medical condition you're worried about, he recommends talking with your physician.
All right, in today's Medical Minute from Spring Mountain Medical, Dr. David Lewis takes a closer look at pain relief and the options for managing pain.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you've always imagined it.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Lewis. Welcome to this edition of the Medical Minute. Today's topic is pain relief. There are many ways people can get relief from their pain. At Spring Mountain Medical, we offer a multi-dimensional approach. We offer medical practitioners, chiropractors, massage, and mental health services all under the same roof. Sometimes when treating neck or back pain, you may require additional assistance from a medical professional that requires medical attention. We've got your back. At times, your pain can be so great that it affects you emotionally. We have someone that can help you with that. When your body's out of alignment, we can provide relief from that too. With so many different ways to help, call us today to find out how we can help you. My name is Dr. David Lewis, and this has been a Medical Minute brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it was kind of a crazy day out there today with a lot of those dark clouds right over the top of Mount Charleston. We're going to have John Kohler here after the break to tell you what's in store with our weather.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Time for a razzle-dazzle Thursday weather report. Look at it. Wow. Up north, it's 98 degrees and 99 degrees in Fernley Fallon. Gets a little cooler mid-state from Carson City down to Goldfield. They got low 90s. Beatty, we're starting the sweat fest at 103 degrees. Amargosa wins the prize in Nevada, 107. Las Vegas, pretty good, 103 degrees, and out in Death Valley, they're looking for a reason to live at 118. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, where the air is pure and the grass is green and all the lawns are irrigated and the children are above average, it's 101 degrees. 102 is our high today. Wow, we've been hitting it. How about that? South winds to 15 miles per hour. Sun rose this morning at 5:43. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful sunset this evening at 7:56. Let's call that a date to plan for. We got those cloudy skies, going to be some beautiful colors. And look at all that humidity, 28%. What's that set us up for as we head on into the week? Well, let me tell you, it's going to be some rain. Going to be some rain Friday and Saturday. Temperatures up in the low 103, 104 degrees. Scattered thunder showers, they're saying. So there'll be parts of the valley you can look across and see that your friends are getting wet while you're staying bone dry, and that'll be fun to watch. Sunday, temperatures starting to take a dive. Monday, really getting down to kind of reasonable temperatures, but look at all that rain going to be coming on Monday. A plan for that. Wind's going to be about 10 miles per hour throughout the week, but we're going to have a lot of clouds and a lot of swampy stuff hitting us, so enjoy that and plan for it. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Thanks so much, John. Well, the Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation says as a result of the ongoing claimant outreach regarding fees charged at in-network ATMs, Conduent, the company that operates the Way to Go Nevada unemployment debit cards, communicated the following statement to Dieter. And they say that the company Conduent began administering Nevada state benefits through the Way to Go debit cards starting on July 1st of this year. Conduent has learned of an issue that inadvertently caused some of Nevada beneficiaries to be charged out-of-network fees when using certain in-network ATMs. As a result of that issue, Conduent will suspend the collection of out-of-network ATM fees for all Nevada cardholders by July 23rd until the problem has been resolved, and refund out-of-network fees retroactively to July 1st. Surcharge fees charged by the individual ATM owners are valid and not subject to a refund. Conduent is proud to be part of the Dieter team, ensuring that Nevada residents who qualify for unemployment insurance receive these important benefits. The fee refund should be applied to debit cards by July 31st. Claimants who expect a refund of ATM fees and did not receive them should call Way to Go customer support after August 1st. The number 844-542-1115. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 25. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.